What are some of the best places to go in order to get 6-star shards? Hello everybody, welcome to a grind guide video. Now there will be a write-up in the description down below of the various different types of places. Now there will be a very different, and this is the problem with tailoring guides as to where people are at with the game. So if you are lower than Uncollected, then it may be kind of difficult to get 6-star shards, and I would probably say that the best methods for you is to, number one, look out and save up for greater gifting crystals and the gifting event that happens towards the end of the year, because it's just like, you know, it's a free-for-all for 6-star shards and you're more than likely to pick up something good. That's the first thing. The second thing is Duping Champions at 5-star, which then gives you 6-star shards. Are the best processes. But as soon as you come to Uncollected for the very first time, and also those that are going from Uncollected to Cavalier, you will start unlocking things that will allow you better process of grind. And that's where I'm going to start this video off. Uncollected to Cavalier players. So first of all, on a monthly basis, you will be doing the monthly event quest. I do recommend doing this. Do not avoid it. And it's good because it does allow you to start a process. You might go, oh, well, the total exploration of Uncollected only gives 2,500 6-star shards. Correct, but you also need to think about the fact that that's 4 months you can get a 6-star, which for some players might be kind of good, but others maybe not so much. So you need to look at other places. When you become Uncollected as well, you should be able to unlock certain different things. This will allow you arena and as well variants. Variants are a very good place and a very good source of things on a regular basis to pick up stuff. The content isn't ridiculously difficult, but at the same time it's not ridiculously easy. It's kind of like that midway point, and it allows you to get some relatively alright stuff. You can get a volume of 6-star shards just for the completion, and 5-star shards as well, which again help out. Duping Champions means more 6-star shards that you get, so that's another kind of like positive with that. Also, you're looking for easy wins as an Uncollected player, and those things that Kabam put out from time to time are usually the best things. Look out for special events that Kabam are doing. Look out for side event grind guides by myself, because it will allow you to pick up volumes of 6-star shards. Summer Canteen recently put in does allow you at certain places to pick up a volume of 6-star shards. You know, the further you go down, the further you can pick up. I think there was there's a volume there that was made available for those that were, I want to say, Uncollected players. So you got that opportunity. Do bear in mind, Kabam will put out from time to time things where they'll give out. They're not completely stingy, even though they are a bit ridiculous at times. But those are those things to watch out for. Calendars as well is important to look out for, because on a monthly basis, logging in can help out to get shards. I don't think they do too much with 6-star shards, but special calendars is what I'm talking about. We got always a gifting calendar or a kind of winter celebration calendar, whatever it is, winter calendar, that does give out 6-star shards. And always look out for the birthdays of Kabam, because, you know, the 11th of December, I want to say it is, or 14th of December, one of the two, they do give back generously to the player. So it's good to kind of look out for those if you are one of those going, oh, I'm never going to get a 6-star. Well, if you keep yourself logged in between the September to December months, you are definitely going to see some like nice stuff. And if Kabam roll back the Summoner Appreciation Calendar, then your quid's in when it comes to picking up some relatively alright things. The only thing that I would recommend is Arena, and that's more of a regular picking up a 6-star shards. The only big unfortunate thing with this one, it does require a lot of grind, but at the same time picking up stuff for a low-end grind. I would say look out for champions that aren't that popular, and those arenas that usually drop by, putting in upwards of 10 to 15 mil could be enough to secure yourself a little bit of 6-star shards. Not ridiculous, but at least you're picking up units for your trouble at the same time if you go into featured and want to aim for about this top 11 to 30%. But as I said, look out for champions. And to give you like an example, like maybe champions that aren't that popular, you know, MCOC in the featured arena, if those arenas re-roll, then you can like skim a little bit when it comes to getting some nice stuff. And yeah, just to kind of like rebuff that, just to let you know that it's the case, anything between like 12 to 19 mil can see like you're getting some 6-star shards. It does depend on the featured. It's better when it comes to the basic, because of the grind. You may be starting off and you can only do the basic, and that's just the thing. Putting in 12 mil could equal getting yourself like a nice amount of 6-star shards, upwards of like, I think it's 12 to 20 mil at times. I mean, you can see that being a thing. you're hitting a sweet spot if you're doing anything between 12 and 20 mil. You'll be seeing some 6-star shards. So that's something, again, food for thought for an additional 2,000 6-star shards every week. Maybe even twice that, maybe 4,000 each week as well, depending on how much you want to grind in arena to grab the 6-star shards. Now there's also permanent content, but that's just one of these things of going like, look, if you're available to do it, you want to do it, then look, there you go. That's some permanent stuff. A lot of the reoccurring things are normally the best things in order to think about, and there are side events that normally come up from time to time. I mean, look, you know, we've got a side event on at the moment, which isn't exactly the best type of thing, but that's just the thing, isn't it, guys? Like, we have these good times, these bad times, and that's just is what it is. You just got to get the grind on and all that stuff. Yeah, my top tips when it comes to those that are trying to make those progressions up is look out for the great gifting events, or the great gifting crystals from the gifting event, special events, easy calendars, duping champions, variants, and as well arenas with the process that we talked about. And also make sure you're doing your monthly, because, you know, 4 months or once per month is 2,500 6-star shards added up over 4 times is peachy. Let's move on now to those that have just become Cavalier and upwards, because look, if you're throwing breaker, you're picking up 6-star shards left, right and centre. So it's more like for those that are making those gains from early Cavalier and upwards and trying to stimulate and grow their 6-star roster. At the end of the day, permanent content is normally the best way to go, whether or not you're doing variants or whether or not you are doing some of the axe stuff. That's usually the best thing to say with that, or some of these special side events that drop in from time to time. As soon as you get a chance to unlock some of the Carinas Challenges, some of the very easiest ones, Mystic Disperse, which I've done a guide for, which should be out at some point, that is one of the best places to go to grab non-Mystic champions used on 5.3.1 is a good safe bet. Asgardian Cheddar isn't too bad, but it again is a bit stressful. And the same with Mike's Revenge, which is actually pretty difficult for 7,500 of there. It's just like, yeah, that's not very good. But that's just up to you. Oh, Canada isn't too bad if you want to get 6-star Nexus, because you're only with 4-star champions tagged as Canadian on your team doing Labyrinth of the Legends. It isn't ridiculously bad, but it is a little bit challenging and all that stuff. Side events are very important as well. Special type of events also put in, give a good opportunity. I mean, at the point of recording this video, I haven't done the exploration of this. I will be doing it, but that will be at the latter point of the month. But yeah, moving on. There are so many other places to get 6-star shards. We've talked about some of the various permanent content. We've talked about as well the idea of arena playing a big factor. The more you do in arena, between the amount of like 20 mil to 30 mil, you can start picking up yourself champions. But if you want to only get the 6-star shard volume, then you have to be very, very careful with how much you grind, because overshooting may be like, okay, well, I still want the 6-star shards, which is great. You can pick up the champion. If you don't want the champion, hey, problem with that. Incursions can also be a very good option for players to do. It doesn't matter if you, as soon as you unlock it, and I think this is Uncollected, but I could be wrong with this, that you can get 6-star shards. So incursions can be another option for the lowers, but also for the highs as well. Regularly rotating around a 6-star shard grind for incursions can be very helpful. There's also in the incursion store some options of taking home some 6-star shards. So do bear in mind there are, you know, multiple ways to get 6-star shards. Doesn't really matter where you are. I mean, you go to here, the incursions with the artifacts, and you go right down and you can buy a volume, which is there 2,000. I personally think this is a rip-off, but it's there as an option if you're interested. Now, when it comes to other gains, apart from that, there's not really much else to talk about, because essentially you will be one of those people that will be duping champions left, right and center of 5-star. For me personally, I'm duping like loads and kind of focusing towards the dual class, because it's more options to dupe, which means more chance to get 6-star shards. There's also like other crystals that drop from time to time that are rare. Kabam do offer various different things for players. There's also special events. Those random special events are put on from time to time that will give that opportunity. Look out for special side events, as we said, special challenges, Grandmaster Gauntlet, Summer of Pain, all those things that the Kabam drop. More kind of difficult permanent content like Abyss of Legends. Maybe there's going to be a new type of Legends in the future. So yeah, there are lots of opportunities, lots of places to go in order to pick up 6-star shards as soon as you get to Cavalier and upwards. That, you know, on a monthly basis, when it comes to calendars and such like, hey, there's a good take home. Even getting those Cavalier crystals, which Kabam seem to give out quite regularly on a monthly basis, will help towards those those 6-star acquisitions and get you to that point of picking up the next 6-star. So yeah, hope this video helped a lot of people and the processes. I will also put in the description some info on what I just said and breaking it down. So there's like a written part and obviously me the talking and displaying part of this video. Thanks for watching, everybody, and see you very soon. Bye bye for now. Also, make sure to check out some content located on screen. Check out the content. It's on screen right now. And in the center is Rich's Revolution, my second channel, all about Marvel Future Revolution. Check it out. It's a good channel. Bye bye.